The following is a sports presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is SeeingEagles.com. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman DB's coach, Aaron Hutsell. We continue our position previews with the defensive secondary, and Aaron, a pretty stout group of returnees coming back, including the preseason All-American, Ian Jacob at one corner, and a first-team All-SAC performer in Dante Thomas at the other. What do you like about what you have in the defensive backfield?
Well, I think the thing that we do have right now is we've got some experience. You've got two corners that played, pretty much every snap last year. We return a lot at safety. Even though we lost two seniors at safety, you get a bunch of guys who have played a lot of football back there. Experience, that's something, that you can't account for. That's something, that you just, happens with game experience.
Yeah, solid group. Sean Rawson returns. Emmanuel Orange is back. Yeah. Jerry McLeese. Yeah. A boatload of takeaways return in the defensive backfield. What do you hope the hallmark is of that group this year?
Well, I just hope, that they're locked into doing their job, certainly all the time, but, always being around the football, and that starts with, having your eyes in the right spots, doing the right things in practice. There's a lot of things that play into it, and they've done a good job of working to get to the football.
Let's talk about the two starting corners, and Ian and Dante. How are they similar? How are they different?
I think Dante's probably, in terms of footwork, he's probably a little bit better. He's got a little bit better feet. Probably a little bit more sure tackler. EJ's a little bit, better hands. Dante, he's more of kind of a stout corner. EJ's a little bit longer. He's got unbelievable jumping ability. Both of them, have some similarities. They have some differences, but when it comes to it, both of them are very hungry to be successful.
Hey, obviously in the middle of camp right now.
Right.
Who's somebody that we can keep an eye out for once camp progresses and the season gets underway?
Well, I think they're all doing a great job right now. I think Emmanuel Orange has really stepped up his game. I think Trey Maddox is somebody to keep an eye out for. Trey came in mid-year. He's from down in Tallahassee. I think Jerry's done a great job at safety. I think, just corner-wise, Jason Williams has done outstanding. It's great to have Xavier Stevens back.
Yeah.
Having his experience back, Xavier's always been extremely solid. He's been a great corner for us here, and having him redshirt last year, I think it helps us this year. Certainly we would like to have him last year, and it would have helped spell those two guys at the corner position. But I think having him back, I think it's great for our team, having that experience.
Last year it seemed like at times it was waiting with bated breath for a guy to get up off the turf because there wasn't much depth behind him.
Yeah,
this year that's not the case.
The two guys last year, you had Antonio Cheatham and you had Jason Williams behind him. Both, one had just moved over to corner, as we got into camp. The other one was a high school quarterback. He was a true freshman, so never had played in the secondary. So, Dante and EJ, both of those guys, they got a ton of reps last year. But the other two have really come along as well. And I really like where our corner position's at right now. Secondary as a whole, we got a lot of experience. I think we're very athletic, and I think we'll be able to do some things this year.
Aaron, thanks for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Carson-Newman DB's coach, Aaron Hutsell. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier. We continue our position previews tomorrow with the special teams. This is SeeingEagles.com.